What it is, what it do, man. I'm glad to be here and sharing this space with each and every one of you. I know it's late. It is very late. This was kind of like a last minute spur of the moment kind of thing. It took me a while because I don't even really know if I was going to go live, but I felt a responsibility to, um, you know, do what I do for you all. I want to thank you all. You all can catch this on the playback. I want to thank you all for tuning in to a late night Tuesday night Soul Source. Thank you all for coming through. Anybody that comes through, I don't really expect anybody to come through, but thank you for coming through. If you are new to the live, if you are new to the channel, if you are new to me, I want to welcome you. I go by the name HG. Channel is Homegrown Kicks. We talk sneakers, fashion, anything in this space. I keep you up to date with what's going on with sneakers and anything else in between. He said the real white X-Man. What's going on, my boy? What's going on, man? What's going on, Bricks and Kicks, man? How you doing, fam? Let me see. I see you watching on the celly from the vertical stream. I see it because I think it shows me on the screen. J.Ville, what's good? He said, what's good? My G, we locked in, man. I appreciate every single person that decided to tune in tonight because I know it's a late night. We got some interesting things to look at, a few things to talk about. In honor of last week's release, that's why I'm dressed like this, black and white. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. Yes, I did pick up a pair. The real white man said, them Chicago lows hitting tough. So if y'all don't know, man, Brissy Kate's been trying to get me on the Chicago lows for forever and a day. I don't own a pair of Chicago lows currently. And I said that I wasn't going to buy a pair of Chicago lows until they go on sale because they are a nice shoe, but I just am not finna pay the price for that shoe. I'm pretty sure a lot of you all saw the thumbnail. We're going to talk about that as well. But before we get into that and some of the extras, I want to ask you all, how many people actually hit on the Black Cat 4s? While you're answering that question of how many people actually hit on the Black Cat 4s and what was your experience like with that, I want to give a shout out and a salute to my double cup, red cup family, man. What y'all sipping on tonight? A little something easy. For me, it is some, what do they call it? Hard pause. What is the name of this? Arnold Palmer. A little jazzed up Arnold Palmer. That is the tea lemonade mix with a little bit of spirits, and I added something extra in there because the spirits weren't the spirit. He said, "I'm telling you, my G. Nah, I ain't finna bust. I ain't finna bust down. Only I'm finna bust down is on my lead, and I ain't finna bust down. I ain't finna break down and buy no Chicago Jordan 1 lows. Now, when the Chicago, like I told you, when the Chicago 1 Jordan lows hit that one that $90, $80 mark, that's when you'll see me go ahead and buy me a pair." Just underscore Nico said, "What's good, man?" Salutes to you, just underscore Nico. If you new around here, I'm not sure, but if you new around here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I keep y'all in the know. Follow me on all my social media accounts. I just feel like I had to say that. From Richard Kick said, "I super passed on these Black Cat 4s. They just ain't the same, to be honest, as the 2020 pair." Well, I mean, okay, so while we in the space of talking about the Black Cat 4s, like I said, who all hit on the Black Cat 4s? What was your experience like? Because a couple of people told me it was extremely hard to hit on the Black Cat 4s. For me, it was extremely easy to hit on these Black Cat 4s. I actually hit for 3 pair in my size, and JV, I wish you had said something to me. because I could have easily grabbed a pair. I don't know how it is with you and maybe like a size 10, but I hit for 3 pairs of size 10 Black Cat 4s, and then I hit for a size 7. I did not go and pick up those other size 10s because I just left them for somebody else to grab. And I really just wanted 1 pair. Because, like I told y'all before, I wasn't a fan of the Black Cat 4s in 2020 because to me it's just a black shoe. And I didn't know about them when they released in 2006. But like I always say, if it's not too far outside of what I'm used to and what I'm willing to work with, I'll buy it just to try it at least once and give it an opportunity to, change my perception or change my thought process and change my mind. But like I said, one of my friends said it was impossible to get, and I hit for 4 pairs. It wasn't that possible for me to get. So I don't know if it was just the market that I'm in or what it was, but these was an easy cop. So yeah, JV, man, I wish you would have told me. But I think there are still some pairs at my mall sitting. So I'll go back and try to see if they have a 10.5. And if they don't have a 10.5, at least an 11. And I mean, let me know. You already know what my IG is. Go ahead, hit me up in the DMs. Let me know if I find it, if you cool with that. And then, I can go ahead and try and get you a size 10.5 because in my area, I mean, I don't think they're completely sold out, but I don't think they're 100% completely available. But I'll do my best because I go to like my biggest local malls every weekend, something like that, just to check it out. But yeah, what was it looking like in where y'all at? Is it sold out? What went down? I know a lot of people want to know the elephant in the room about the squeak. So I don't know if you all will be able to hear this, but I'll try my best. My Black Cat 4s squeak right here at the bottom. I did a review video today that I'm gonna go ahead and edit and drop hopefully tomorrow or the day after, depending on how my computer acts, because my other one just it likes to move slow. But my pair squeak on the bottom, and then they definitely squeak on the top. Now, we were online, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you all seen online a lot of different ways in order to prevent these from squeaking, and one was just to loosen up the laces. Now that works when you don't want the top half to squeak, but in a situation like mine where the bottom half squeaks as well, what do you do about that? Because you can't separate this bottom half from the rest of the material. And I saw a couple people putting Vaseline on their shoes. I'm going to tell you, I don't care what your biggest social media influencer says. Do not put Vaseline, aka petroleum jelly, on your damn shoes, because petroleum jelly is not only thick, because it is thick, it will attract that dirt. And these little spaces right here will fill up with dirt. That petroleum jelly does not work well with friction. And when you walk and these pieces rub, it is going to destroy the material of your shoes underneath. Your shoes will be fucked up. Excuse the language, but your shoes will be fucked up if you put Vaseline in between here to stop this from rubbing. The only thing I could guess is normally when you want to stop your shoes from squeaking on the inside, what people used to do was put baby powder. I would suggest putting baby powder in here, or at least putting some kind of what do they call it? Some kind of mink oil, something that will soften up the material and keep it still fresh without destroying the material. Vaseline is not the thing. That's some Diddy shit. If you put Vaseline on your Black Cat 4s, you on that Diddy shit program. what are we doing? Vaseline? No. Uh, the real white man laughed at when I said I'm not doing that. What's good, man? What's good? Just Nico, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. The Black Cat Fours, man. Absolutely. What? What? Mean one? What are you talking about? Do you eat glizzy? What? I don't. No, I ain't even gonna. I'm not even gonna get into that, fam. That's pretty funny, but I'm not gonna get into that. You want me to mind the lies, Charles? Trying to troll, man? Nah. That's funny. That's completely. It's cool. Speaking of modding, man. Real white man mods. The Reddit, the real legit check. I appreciate you all. Last time we spoke about Reddit legit checking that I do, we were at 700 members. As of today, we are at 1.2 or 1.6K members in the real legit check subreddit. So shout out to everybody for coming through, asking your questions, trusting us to help you do legit checks on your shoes, and helping the community grow, man. We in there, we doing big things, man. We in the building with it. It said they had me waiting for like 20 minutes. They hit me with the didn't get them. Oh, so you talking about the sneakers app? Like I didn't even to be real, I didn't even really try hard to get the Black Cat 4s. To be honest, I didn't care one way or the other because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the Black Cat 4s. After having them in hand and getting them, how do I feel about the Black Cat 4s? To be honest, like it's just a black shoe to me. I feel the same way about the Black Cat 4s in 2025 that I did in 2020, even with the Nike Air on the back. Now, let me ask y'all, because I always ask y'all when a change like this happens. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the Black Cat 4s with the Jumpman logo on it, true to the 2006 OG pair? Or do you like the Black Cat 4s with the Nike Air on the back? Because now it seems like Jordan Brand has run out of ideas and they just slap Nike Air on the back of situations like this just to get it to sell. I don't understand why they do it. People were cool with it having a Jumpman on the back. But like I said, these are straight. Like, these are not a terrible shoe. Like, I just don't understand why anybody would go crazy for these. Yeah, it's an extremely versatile shoe. You can do a lot with this shoe. You can put it with any fit, any situation, whether you want to just be calm and clean or whether you want to be on some Black Air Force One type energy. This shoe is the thing for you. But like $220 for real, like nah, that ain't it. And the reason I say that is because these right here, Nike SB Dunk Low all black suede joints. Number one, the suede nubuck material is better on these. I don't know, these aren't even SBs. These are just regular dunks. The suede is better on these. And you got that really nice, calm, low profile look that you can wear with jeans and you can wear them with shorts. And you see, because I'll let y'all see the materials. If you don't have the Black Cat 4s, you'll see the materials on these. And then if you need a better look, you can watch the video that I'm going to drop about these. But these, I mean, the material is not bad. It's not that ashy nubuck. Short hair suede. So, I mean, it's all good. And as far as QC, let me check. Let me go ahead and check the QC because, you know, y'all love talking about QC as if Jordan Brand has ever really given us good QC. Like, I don't see any glue stains or over the top extra glue on my pair. Let me see. Let me go ahead and look at these so y'all know. Yeah, glue is good. Like the toe box, you get that real like buttery look on the toe box. You get a real buttery look on the toe box here. You got that little bit of toe box suede creasing, and I mean, all of it is good. It's all good. but it's $225, and I just don't see $225 in that when I can get a longer hair suede, which means this shoe is going to last twice as long as this shoe will, and I'll be able to clean this one a lot more and have this a lot longer. And I paid only $65 for this shoe because they got tons of sales going on for this shoe. So in my opinion, this is a cleaner, more versatile look, but and I paid like almost a third of the price for these, but people are going crazy for these just because that Jumpman Jordan brand logo. And that's no hate, none of that. But like, I don't have to deal with these squeaking. These do squeak. I have to be a shoe engineer just to figure out how I'm going to be able to wear these without squeaking. Even though there are tons of pairs of Jordan 4s that squeak, but the attention are on these because these squeak louder than most Jordan 4s. But like, how many people check? Y'all let me know. We got 23,000 in the building. Yeah, I over exaggerate, but it's cool because we are family. Y'all understand it. How many people actually think that this Black Cat 4, once you all got these and put these in your hands, is worth $225 or $220? And if you got tax in your state, I think these came out to $230 for me. But if your tax is higher, it's damn near $240, $250. How many of you all think this is worth it when you could easily get this shoe right here with a Nike swoosh? It's still Nike brand for $65. And these just came out. This is not a cheapy ass shoe. This is not like a low level cheap ass shoe. It's a good shoe and it's clean. But yeah, y'all let me know in the chat. Speaking of, well, no, I ain't gonna talk about that because that ain't got. I mean, it does have something to do with sneakers, but we're not gonna get politicking in here with all that because man, we trying to stay positive and do something a little bit better. Yeah, that's that didn't got them. ATL probably got more pairs like San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah, Atlanta, we do have a lot of Nike stores, Nike official stores. So yeah, like Atlanta is definitely coming up when it comes to Nike and Jordan Brand supporting us in the shoe industry and all of that. We're third, I think. Well, maybe fourth because you got Chicago, you got New York, you got LA, and then I'm guessing Atlanta with like the popularity in shoes. So I mean, it took a long time, but we had to do what we had to do. Hey, JVL, hit up LVRG. They got pairs and free shipping on orders 150 plus. Okay. Hey, there you go, JVL. LVRG capital. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It can burn leather too due to friction. Yeah, it definitely can. If you put what he's talking about is I was talking about a lot of people that decided to put Vaseline in between the wings. It will burn the hell through the shoe and the material. And he said, yeah, because I said, that's Diddy energy. You putting Vaseline up through there. Yes, sir. All credit goes to you, my boy. You built this empire. I'm just a loyal advisor. Man, nah, you ain't just a loyal advisor. You in there, man. You in there. OG all day, but the Nike Air looks better. Okay. I feel that. I mean, the Nike Air definitely fills up the space better than the Jumpman logo. So I will agree to that. It does fill up the space a lot better. It doesn't leave that big awkward gap and spacing back there. But I mean, like you said, OG for my people that scream OG over everything. What are we doing? What are we doing? Jumpman all the way for them joints. I just don't like how they switched out the leather back tab for that plastic one that we got on the cave stones. So you putting me up on some game. So the Black Cat 4s originally had a leather with, well, I guess suede is leather, but originally had the suede leather back tab. I didn't know that. Kevin E5 D30, fake ass Nike's fake ass scammer. You mammy, motherfucker. at 10:30 at night, that's what type of energy we own. You mammy. Don't be upset at me because this is what you want and you didn't have access to it. Fake D's, motherfucker. Hey, tell that to your mama. Take that home to your mama. Uh, JJVVV said gay ass shoes, but yet you was here looking at them. I mean, I guess. I mean, if you feel they gay ass shoes, I don't know. Explain to us and the people. What do you mean by gay ass shoes? I, I guess if that's what type of time you on. Let me guess. Why is Resell dead? All right. Y'all want to jump into the Resell is dead theory? Okay. He said, "Get your funny ass out of here." More trolls. Damn. Yeah, I mean, trolls is gonna troll, man. That's the beautiful thing about it. If you some real shit, trolls gonna troll, and I absolutely love it when trolls troll. But let's go ahead and talk about the whole theory as to why Resell is dead. Before we play this, because I got a video I want to play for y'all. Actually, I got 2 videos I want to play for y'all. I want you all in the chat to let me know what you think happened. What do you think killed Resell? And what pisses you off about Resell? Because I mean, we all got things that bothered us about the whole idea of Resell. But let me go ahead and pull this up. And then we'll talk about it. Let's see. We're gonna share the screen real quick. Let me see what's that.
You're overpricing it. It's $110.
All right, here we go.
Like 2 something, market's like 190. I'm pricing it at 110. It's brand new. An off-white lot dunk, which you haven't been able to get for 4 years now. Used to be going for $500 to $600. Market's like $400. We haven't priced at $320. A shoe that's sold out, hard to get. A SB Navy 4. It's used, but $210. That's like retail. And then you have stuff that are like Jordan 1s, like these shattered backboards that just came out. We were charging like $170 for them or something like that, which retails higher. And then we got like Lucky Greens, the Royal Toes. All these things are going for well under retail, and we have them priced under retail. For example, like a yellow ochre, which is not even a bad shoe, is going for like $90 in store here, which is crazy. Retail is like what, $170?
Yellow
It's
ochre.
definitely an interesting time in the sneaker world right now, and you'd think that people would be coming to sell us their shoes too because the market's down. They just want to get rid of some stuff, but that's not even the case. We haven't had a lot of people coming to sell to us. I mean, last week we did buy a lot of shoes, but this week we're a little slow. So if you guys are looking to sell us your shoes or come and buy some shoes because you're looking to buy the dip, then please stop by 1049 East Imperial Highway, potentially California. It's Hidden Realm. Does anyone want to explain why shoes are just dying right now? I own a sneaker store.
This dude right here
for the last couple months. And y'all can say, oh,
number one,
because you overprice things.
I'll tell you.
And I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's a
sneaker resale.
It's $110. Retails like
was a dumbass idea
pricing it at $110.
to
it's brand new.
Create your own brick and mortar store in the first place.
4 years now.
Sneaker resale is a fad.
Market's like $400. We haven't priced.
Sneaker resale is a fad. It was never a sustainable thing.
SB Navy.
Now, maybe if you were collecting shoes in your home to sell and you were selling those shoes online, it was a great idea.
Something like that,
but as far as being a full-fledged Nike type, Foot Locker type store, it was a failed business idea from the beginning. So that was one thing. And in order to keep stores running, you got to pay for the actual location. You got to pay for utilities. You got to pay for insurance. So all of that has to come from somewhere. You have to put that in the cost of your shoes. So you were charging above market value, which is a fictitious number anyway. You were charging above market value just to keep your stores open. And this guy is showing a bunch of ass selection of shoes anyway, and is crying now that nobody is paying ridiculous prices and he has to put his shoes for ridiculous sales numbers. I'm going to show you all the next one. This lady, this chick right here, she is, I guess, a lot of you all might know her. A lot of you all might not know her, but she has her own sneaker resale store. And she has her thoughts and opinions and ideas as to why sneaker resale is dead. Let me go ahead and make sure the volume is up.
found a sneaker store, and here's 3 main reasons why the sneaker market has crashed. 1, oversupply. There's way too much supply for the little demand that there is. 2, people now would rather buy for comfort. They'd rather buy on-cloud Hokas, just more comfortable wear. They don't really care about buying Jordan 4s anymore, Jordan 11s, things like that, even though those SKUs are still very in demand. Number 3, and I think this ties into it, and I haven't heard many people talk about it, but I really think that like the love that people have for sneakers is just gone now. Like people, like sneakers used to be a talking point. Like when you meet somebody with like, let's say an off-white shoe, oh my God, such a cool shoe. And you could strike up conversation and become friends with someone because, they had some sneakers that you really like. And, you guys are into the same thing. You guys are like sneaker hobbyists. And now I really don't see that at all anymore.
Does anyone want?
Okay. So I'm going to say this. I respect her opinion and what she thinks is why sneaker resale is dead. But I'm here to tell you, both of those individuals are dead fucking wrong. She mentioned the supply of sneakers is way too high versus the demand. That's not true, because back in, 2025, back in 2023, Nike and Jordan brand mentioned that they were cutting the supply on all of their shoes they were manufacturing, from Air Force Ones to Jordans to whatever it is out there that they manufacture, you name it, they were cutting the supply. And they very well cut the supply, because look at all the new shoes they've innovated and come out with. They have drastically cut the supply. They cut the supply on Air Force Ones. They cut the supply on Jordans. They cut the supply on Dunks. So it has nothing to do with really high supply versus very little demand. That's not even a point of conversation. Then she said another reason why sneaker resale is dying is, she said, the love of sneakers is just not there. No, baby girl, that's not true. The love of sneakers is always there to the true individuals who enjoy sneakers. What you and the other guy and other weirdos were taking advantage of is what we like to call sneaker heads coming into the space and blowing up the space just to make a quick dollar, because they saw before that you could take a Jordan 11 bread and make $300 off of this shoe when it was retailed for like $100 and something. Or you could grab a Jordan 12 taxi where it was originally $100 and something and make an extra $50, $75 off of it. A lot of you all who didn't really enjoy the sneakers came into the space and not only inflated that number, but inflated that number more than 100% to push the envelope on how much you could make and capitalize off of it. And now that people are so fucking tired of limited releases not being like the purists, the people who actually enjoy the shoes, they're so fucking tired of Nike and Jordan brand putting out limited numbers of shoes like this, a Travis Scott, and them liking it and not being able to access it because motherfuckers like you. And if you look at her background, she's got that looks like hundreds of boxes of Travis Scott shoes just stacked up in the background. Motherfuckers like you use bots and go to other people and pay other people to sell them their pairs that they hit so that you can sell it for an exorbitant amount of money. People were tired of that, not being able to get a shoe that they want, and then looking on the resale market and seeing a shoe like this that goes for $150 sell for $500 and $600. Eventually, people kept saying it. We're tired of looking at resale numbers. And eventually, especially with tariffs and the price of everything going up, people were like, okay, I have to live. I have to be able to eat. And buying shoes ain't gonna fucking help me eat, because if I'm in a situation where I can no longer afford to just frivolously spend, especially that, not even talking about $150. A lot of people don't even have the ability to spend $150, but they definitely don't have the ability to spend $500 on a pair of shoes. Why do it? I'm just going to divert my money to somewhere else. And that's what happened. The sneaker culture is not dying by any stretch of the imagination. It's just being put back into the hands of the people that love the sneaker culture from the beginning. And all of the fake motherfuckers are just dropping out of the race because they can't make any more money. You're not seeing the sneaker culture die. What we are currently experiencing is the individuals that can no longer make money off of the sneaker culture dropping out of the race. So let's not sit here and put out this narrative that the sneaker culture is dying, that people don't love the sneaker game anymore, because that's not true. No, people are just tired of being bitches to people like you who resell shoes for a crazy price. People are tired of bending the fuck over. They're no longer going to take this shit. And like I said a while ago, I'm not paying high resale prices anymore. I've paid $600 resale before. I think the most I've ever paid resale at one point in time was $1,000. And like I said, that's when they were giving out them STEMI checks. So I was like, you only live once. Hey, spend that check and get it right back, as Future say, man. Blow it. You can't take it with you. So I spent $1,000 on a pair of shoes. Yeah, it's a stupid idea. I don't encourage anybody to do it by any stretch of the imagination. But shit, it's something I had to experience. And I mean, it is what it is, man. I did it one time and won't do it again. And especially now at this point, regardless of how prices have gone up, I refuse to pay resale for or high ass resale for sneakers in general. So a lot of things contributed to, I guess you would say, the death of resale, and it's not what these people are describing. These individuals are resellers themselves, so they are in a delusional ass fucking space. I mean, she says that she loves streetwear and the culture and things like that, but I really don't know how much she likes it. I mean, I don't know her personally. I've never really watched her content. Just because somebody does content does not necessarily mean they're putting on a display of how they truly feel about the game. But anybody, in my opinion, if you're a reseller, I have to question whether you a reseller to this level. I really have to question how much do you really respect and love the culture and the game of sneakers, because she's not getting those shoes and selling it for maybe 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks over retail. That's fine, in my opinion. That's fine. She's selling them for hundreds of dollars over retail, and she's joining with that guy and crying about a whole bunch of bullshit. It is what it is. I don't care. Cry your tears, boo-hoo, good. The sneaker market resale bubble, it has collapsed. I got a bunch of shoes. I don't care if these shoes, I don't care if I'll never be able to get back what I paid for it. That's not what I bought these shoes for. I didn't buy these shoes to get back what I paid for it. I bought these shoes because I have a genuine like and interest in every single fucking pair that I bought. Sometimes I'll buy a pair if you all request that I buy a pair to do a review on it. I'll do that. But I'll also be honest and say it's not my favorite pair of shoes. I bought them at viewers' request, and let me let you know what I think about it and what to expect and how to tell whether it's real or fake or not and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I do. That's sometimes what the kind of things that I'll do. But I mean, again, boo fucking who? Sneaker resale is the bubble has died. You can't make a stupid, ignorant amount of fucking profit on it. Boo fucking who? Like, good. I say that's good. Honestly, I'm tired of the conversation about sneaker reselling is dying. Maybe now with sneaker resale dying the way it is, maybe now we can start to get rid of reps a little bit more, because not that I hate anybody who wears reps, and I don't see a problem with anybody who wears reps, but just like everything, there's a good and a bad. And the bad about wearing reps is those individuals who purchase fake shoes. I don't care whatever your reasoning for purchasing fake shoes is. That's for you and you alone. I'm not talking about that. But for whatever reason, people who buy reps like to sell reps as real shoes so that they can get that resale market value. That part I do not agree with. That is scummy. That is bullshit. And there's a place for people like that to burn. Larry G said it's not dead if all of you if all of your client it's not dead if you got clientele or not. That's facts. That's facts. The king is here, man. I appreciate you. No, we are kings and queens around here, man. We are kings, we are queens, we are fam. Salutes to everybody, man. I just appreciate y'all supporting me and putting your hand on my back and pushing me forward in the algorithms and helping me reach more people and getting my message across, man. It's all thanks to y'all, man. Y'all are the real kings and queens. Salutes to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. What's up, my guy, man? Everything is good, man. Everything is good. Life is lifing. It's got its ups and downs. It gets good, it gets bad, but we just keep moving forward, man. That's the word of the day and the word of every day. Keep moving forward, no matter how good or how bad those times are. If you can celebrate the good times, you should be able to celebrate and enjoy the bad times as well, or get past or through the bad times as well. But yeah, people who sell fakes is real, man. Y'all are full of shit. And people who give other people who are new to the space this weird ass bullshit ass narrative about fakes, y'all are full of shit as well. And like I said, there's a fucked up place for y'all. I don't know where it is or what it's called, but there's a fucked up place. It just depends on the demand of the shoe. That's facts. I just can't wait for the GT Future to drop. I need them orange joints. When life get tough, get tougher, man. Facts, Big Rob. 100K, man. Facts, man. That's what I'm saying. We ain't got nothing else to do but toughen up. What don't kill you make you stronger, man. Salutes to you for that. That makes sense. Oh wow, hey man, you wild, man. You wild, man. But yeah, so again, like I said, if you wear fakes, do what you do, brother. But stop pushing this bullshit narrative. Stop trying to confuse people. Whatever your reason is, let it go. Just do what you do. And now with these prices going down, maybe now people who buy fakes don't have that whole, well, it's cheaper to buy a fake than it is to buy a real pair excuse, because these real pairs are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So yeah, because good pairs of reps are expensive. They're not cheap. It's always been bootleggers, though. LOL. CDs, movies, purses, jewelry. Facts. Facts. Bootlegs across the corner, all across the world. Batteries, whatever you name it. It's always been fakes. That's not going to stop. But maybe now that real pairs are getting cheaper, the fake ass excuses will stop. That's what I mean. The fake ass excuses will cease to continue. And then the only excuse that people can make up is, I don't know, because people will find any old fucking excuse to make up to buy a rep or make somebody feel bad about how they spend their money. I've always said that for forever and a day. A large majority, not all, because there are a lot of cool people that wear reps or whatever, but a large majority of individuals who wear reps are always pocket watching. They're always pocket watching. Oh, you stupid for spending that much money when you can go ahead and get these fake pair for cheaper in this price or whatever. Okay, whatever, fuck it. I don't care. Do what you do and let me do what I do. game consoles, concert tickets, Supreme and Bape vultures, they just keep evolving into the next resale gift. And that's facts, man. You can check that out on the Real Legit Check on Reddit, man. I see all kind of crazy fake stuff. And a lot of times, like a lot of people who do reps and stuff like that, they troll to try to see if you can tell whether or not shoes are fake or not. It is what it is. That's just the thing that they do. I don't understand why they do it, but that's just what they do. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, how many people, because on the, I think it is the 13th. Let me check. Let me be sure. Let me go to the Nike sneakers app just to be sure. Let me see. What date are these supposed to drop? Dropping December 13th. That is literally 2 weeks from now. The Air Jordan 11 Gammas. Who's going for the Air Jordan 11 Gammas? How many people actually want them? I know people who are usual to the channel. A lot of you all love the Gammas. A lot of you all have been trying to convince me that the Gammas is the way to go. How many of you all are actually going for the Gammas at a retail price of $235? Jordan Brand is out of their fucking mind. $235 for some 11s? The last couple of 11 releases weren't even $235. These weren't $235. The Gratitudes weren't $235. The Concords weren't $235. The Cool Gray Jordan 11s weren't $235. So why all of a sudden are the Gammas $235? If they come in a standard Jordan box, I don't want the fucking Gammas. But I will say the only way that I will consider getting a pair of Gammas is if they come like these right here. Hold on, let me show y'all. And I can't play the music because it's copywritten music, but if they come like this, so dude had to open up a whole case, and then the shoebox was inside the shoe and inside the case. Then he got a letter, and he got this nice little black light, and it's got some kind of secret message on it, whatever, what have you. Boom, boom, boom. The city pack. Let's see. What y'all saying in the chat? Nike pretty much went up on retail because of resellers, in my opinion. That's facts. I do believe that Nike went up on retail because, and we talked about this theory last year. We talked about this theory last year and a little bit into this year. Nike saw all these resale prices and was like, if y'all are stupid enough to pay high resale prices for these, why wouldn't y'all pay a unjustified markup on these shoes? Oh yeah, y'all, let's test the market and see who's willing to pay that. And they tested the market, and like dummies, we keep paying it and we don't stop paying it. He said, in my opinion, and I said they was gonna go up because they were seeing people were paying so much $100 over sneakers. That's facts, man. That's facts. I definitely agree with you and do believe that that is part of the problem, because even before what is it? Even before inflation, even before tariffs and prices went up, Nike and Jordan Brand unnecessarily went up on the price of shoes. So they were already in the space to handle tariffs and inflation before tariffs and inflation was a thing. And then once tariffs and inflation hit, they just use that as an excuse to raise it up even more. So they've been jerking us around for a long time. But like I said, the only way I really agree with a $235 price tag is if the Gammas come like this right here. Now, the Gammas is another shoe that I used to really love as a kid, as a teenager, but I'm not a huge fan of them currently. I've talked about it on the live before. We've all gone back and forth. Y'all have gotten on me a little bit and said, man, I was tripping. And that gammas is a must. But I mean, they just eye. And then they really are just eye and a 235 price tag. And if you're just gonna give me a regular box like the shoebox he pulled out, that is close to the vintage pullout box, but is not exactly the vintage pullout box. I don't know. Like Nike Jordan Brand is kind of teasing you and trying to give you a reason not to say no, because when people used to complain about the pullout box and they got rid of it, people started complaining again that they wanted the pullout box back because the prices were going up. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. The reason they do it is because of emotional vampirism. They get a kick off of getting reactions out of people. I guess so. I need those. Got my JD points ready. LOL. Hey, so that's one that say they need them gammas, man. How many people need the gammas, and how many people are going for them, regardless of what kind of extras you may or may not get? Speaking of retro feelings, I mean, well, not retro feelings, but bringing back retro things. A lot of people complained about them doing releases like the 85 high cuts and coming back out with the Jordan 10s, the steel Jordan 10s, and coming out back with the Taxi 12s and not getting that old school nostalgia feel because they didn't get the retro cards. Well, the retro cards are coming back out in 2026. It feels kind of weird to say 2026, but yes, Jordan Brand is adding a little bit extra back to your nostalgia and putting retro cards back in there. They're giving us the 85 cut. They're giving us old shoes that took them forever and a day to re-retro, and now they're giving us back retro cards. I don't know how much that means to a lot of you in the chat, but if you are glad that they're coming back with retro cards, put 1 in the chat. If you don't really care about the retro card, put 2 in the chat. Y'all let me know. That's an easier way to do it. They were 225 though. Yeah, they were 225. Like at one point they were 220. Then they jumped up to 225, and now, but like 220, 225 is a big difference from 235. That's a whole $10 increase. So that's a big difference. Like if they went up from 225 to 230, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's still stupid as hell. But that's on par for the course with Jordan Brand. And I would still, express my grievances and express how I think that's kind of ridiculous. But like a whole 10 piece, you know what you can do with $10 nowadays? Like, you can't do a whole lot, but you can do more than, a pair of shoes. Like with $10, you can get you something to eat. You can still get you something to eat. I might go for the Gamma 11s. Okay. Those City Pack 11s was $250. I didn't know that because all the City Pack 11s was ass to me. Like, to be 100% honest with y'all, and whoever gonna get mad is gonna get mad, but that Jordan 11 City Pack.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
That shit was ass, and did not represent anything really about the cities that they supposedly said that they would represent. The real white man said, if they come correct, I might. Most definitely not coming like that. Yeah, of course not. We all know. And let me say this. Let me be real with y'all. This right here, I think he's like some kind of athlete or something like that. And this is like a PR pack or a friends and family exclusive release type pack where he got all of the cool little shit like that. So I want you all to hear me and hear me clearly. the Gamma 11s is not coming like this at a $235 price tag. Larry G, I appreciate you for saying that, because sometimes people will hear a conversation and think, okay, well, for $235, they might come like this then, because it only makes sense. But no, we're not getting this. We getting the regular ass Jordan 11 release box, and that is what it is. He said exactly. Definitely not. Bro got the circle jerk special box. Exactly. 5, 10, 15 every year. Nike is the biggest reseller. That's facts. And the thing about it is 5, 10, 15, they're not even doing it every year. They're doing between $5 to $10 increments every 5 to 8 months. And that's fucking crazy, y'all. That's fucking crazy. Nike thinks we dumb, but watch, they finna come off they high horse once they see the market finally settle down. So yeah, Nike does think that we're a bunch of idiots, and to their credit, we have shown them that we act like a bunch of idiots. We have shown that we act like a bunch of idiots, and that we won't stand for anything, but we will fall. We won't stand firm, but we will fall for anything. So, I mean, the market data shows that we are idiots. Even though we say we're going to stop buying stuff no matter what Nike or Jordan brand does, like recently, and I said I wasn't going to get political, but I'm not. But this kind of just ties in with what you're saying and what we're talking about. Recently, it came out that Nike made the largest donation to the Republican Party. Now, them making a donation to the Republican Party, I don't know what that means. But in today's climate, take from it what you will. However you feel, take from it what you will. Don't just look at me and see a color and assume you know how I feel. Because I guarantee you 100%, you'll be dead fucking wrong in what you assume I may feel about that. But Nike just playing politics like that, I think is stupid. But they absolutely think we're dumb. They absolutely think that no matter what they do, we're gonna feed into it, and we've shown them we will. And I don't ever know if the sneaker community will come together and prove them wrong at any point in time. Only time will tell. It could happen soon. Like when I say soon, I mean in the next like 5 to 10 years, or maybe later on down the road. But you never know, man. You never know. I never had them, and I like the colorway. I need those for sure. Okay, so that's more for the Gamma 11s. Gotta have them. That's another one for the Gamma 11s. How many people are going for that? How many people that have just joined the chat are going for the Gamma 11s? They solid for real, but I have to wait till I get another job, to be so honest. Hey, that's real. That's real. And even people who are working with jobs gotta wait because of everything that's going on. Gamma's not going on sale. I don't think Gammas are going on sale either. Even though certain places the Black Cat 4s are still sitting, I don't think the Black Cat 4s are gonna go on sale. I don't know how many numbers they released, but I will say the YNs came back out like they did for the metallic 5s. YNs love to be basic and boring with just all black. No disrespect to the YNs, because y'all got your own style. Y'all got your own style, and I'm not gonna hate on how y'all do what y'all do, how y'all style. But you all disappear, and then you all come back at the strangest times. That's all I'm gonna say. But YNs definitely showed up for the Black Cat 4s, and y'all definitely showed up for the metallic 5s. Hey, salutes to y'all. Jordan 10s are fire as fuck. If you say so, I believe it. Larry G said one, man. He gotta have the Gammas, man. The real white man, he said he gotta have the Gammas. The white man said, you never know. He said that shit is all still resale prices. Facts. You can't tell me that Houston pair wasn't kind of low-key tough. Okay. So when I say the city pack is ass, I'm not saying that the quality was bad. I'm not saying that the colors were bad. What I'm saying is they just advertised basic Jordan 11s and basic colorways as a representation of major cities, and they did not adequately represent those major cities. And for that, the 11 city pack is ass. That's what I'm saying. Like the ATL pair, known as the 285 pair, I didn't get ATL from that at all. That's not the color of a peach. That was a sandy color. The Houston pair, that didn't represent Houston at all. The other pair, the purple joints, they didn't represent that city at all. Like that shit was ass. Nah, that Houston was closest to the slabs in H-Town. Yeah, it was close, but close ain't hitting the mark. For real, for real. I don't know why he did that. For real, for real. How you feeling about the Soulfly Air Jordan 3s? Well, since you asked, man, I swear, man, the family, y'all are some fucking geniuses. Y'all, for whatever reason, even if I don't post it, y'all seem to know exactly what we gonna be talking about. Like y'all are in my brain, like y'all are in my head. So this is an image from everybody's go-to I guess sneaker content update social media creator. The Soulfly Air Jordan 3s in the Miami Hurricane colorway. Let's see. The Soulfly 3s are okay as long as you like the Miami Hurricanes. Big Rob 100K said between 2024 and 2025, Nike has dropped almost every grail. What can possibly be next? And to that point, that's what a lot of people are saying. 2026, I know for sure that they are doing the new updated shape for the Air Jordan 3s with the Air Jordan 3 True Blues. So the Air Jordan 3 True Blues are coming back out with that more improved Air Jordan 3 shape. They are doing the Air Jordan 4 Toros. Those are coming back out. There are a couple of other shoes that are slated to come back out, like the infrared Jordan 6s, I believe. And they are getting the, what is it? The sample pair treatment with the sample pair tag on it. I don't know how much that means to people out there, but they are getting those. So they got a few pairs up their sleeve. But yeah, we got the taxis, we got the white cements, we got the undefeated 4s, we got the 85 breads, we got the black toes in the original intended look. We got a lot of OGs that we asked for, but we didn't ask for them like they're giving us this year. We have been asking for them to kind of like sprinkle it over the last couple of years, and they just kind of, instead of sprinkling it, they kind of just dumped it. But as far as the Air Jordan 3 Soulfly, what do you all think about these? Are you all going for these? Raffles are currently open for the Air Jordan Soulfly 3s. My homeboy asked me to put a raffle in for him. These drop December 5th, so that's in 3 days. What's today? Tuesday. So these drop Friday, December 5th. The raffles opened today. So my raffle entry is not going to be available to help you all out. That was first come, first serve. But what do you all think of the Soulfly Jordan 3s? You all let me know in the chat. Now, my opinion, I don't like them. It's not that I hate the Miami Hurricanes. I absolutely like the Miami Hurricanes. I like the colorway, but in my opinion, these ain't it. And it's not me saying these ain't it, like I'm saying these are trash or whatever, but For me, it's not worth the hassle. I don't know what the retail price is on these, but I'm pretty sure it's not a regular Jordan 3 retail price. I'm pretty sure that they push that price up. I mean, for Miami Hurricane fans, for Floridians, I'm pretty sure y'all are going crazy for these. I'm pretty sure this is hype because the presentation is pretty cool in my opinion. Y'all know I love presentation. For whatever reason, he got the Nike Gatorade socks on. This ain't Gatorade, brother. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. I'm not gonna sit here and trash the shoe, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like the shoe is trash. It is what it is. If you like it, you like it. Y'all let me know now in the comments what y'all think about these Soulfly 3s, man. I'll let you all handle the conversation when it comes to these. He said, I hope I hit on the Soulfly 3s. They dope as fuck. Okay, yeah. So, like I said, they not a bad shoe. And y'all are saying the Soulfly 3s are dope as fuck. I can't say you lying. I just don't want them. It's just not for me. They gifting to get more kickbacks. They said that about the shattered backboards. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They said that about the UNC reimagines. He said homegrown kicks pull up. The Donald Trump tariffs on sneakers have sparked concerns over price increases for consumers, with industry groups warning the tariffs are an existential threat. I'll look for it. I'll tell you what, JVille. I won't do that tonight because I'm trying not to run for a full 2 hours because we ran late. And it's already 11 Eastern Standard Time here, and I'm trying not to run for the full 2 hours, even though it looked like we might run for the 2 hours. I know I say that every damn live that we do that I'm not gonna run the 2 hours, but the conversation and y'all are so fucking amazing that we end up going 2 hours or over. But I'll tell you what, I'll make this a topic of conversation on Friday. If you have the link for this, because it'll make it easier for me to find and talk about, send me the link. Homegrown_kicks on IG. For anybody that doesn't know, homegrown kicks on everything else. That's TikTok, that's X, that's Facebook, whatever else social media platform. Anything, I try to do everything different. So if you want to see something different, if you want to follow me on all of my social media platforms, it's never going to be the same. My TikTok is going to be different from my Instagram. My Instagram is going to be different from my Facebook. And all of them are going to be different from my YouTube. You can follow me on Spotify and listen to the conversation that you missed in the car. Or now they have a playback feature on Spotify where you can watch the lives on Spotify. I haven't uploaded anything on Spotify in a while, but I'm going to try to get back in the lab and binge upload there. So tune in to Soul Source on Spotify. That's the only one that's not titled by Homegrown Kicks. It's Soul Source to coincide with the lives because, that's when I put on there. But so yeah, hit me up in the DMs and send me that, and we'll talk about that Friday. And they still sitting in outlets. I spent thousands on shoes, but I sold some for thousands too. And that's one of those things that's good about the sneaker market. You pay a little bit and you can still make a little bit. But for me, my life is not dependent, and me collecting is not dependent on whether or not I can wear my shoes and still make something off of it, man. That's not what the sneaker culture was about. It's for the love of the shoes. The sneaker culture is about the love of the shoes, the love of the culture being everything surrounding, the love of fashion because shoes and fashion coincide, and the love of the connections you make. Honestly, for every bullshit person that happens to weasel their way into the sneaker culture, there are tens of people that are dope as fuck. I've met a lot of you all through sneaker culture. I've met a lot of other people that are cool as fuck that I consider lifelong friends through sneaker culture. In the beginning, I started this and my slogan was to bridge the gap through all walks of life by using shoes. And that's basically what shoes have done for me. I've met so many different people of so many races, so many different backgrounds that I probably wouldn't have met under other circumstances. Big Rob 100K said, those are facts, man. Facts, Larry. Shoes come and go. No, check the story behind the colorway of the Houston pair, bro. Yeah. I know the story behind the colorway of the Houston pair. I got a homeboy that is from Houston. Coffee with the Foe. He a big Houston H-Town fan. He even said he agreed with me and was like, it's not a full representation of Houston, but he can understand where they came with some of those colors. He was like, but they could have done so much better with that Houston pair. And that, I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. Like for each city, they could have done so much better with the representation. They didn't have to make it extremely obvious, but they could have made it a little more obvious. Big Rob 100 said the Vegas pair were hard with the purple. Yeah, the colorways were dope. But I just don't feel like they did the city's justice. The only pair that I felt they did justice was the Japan pair. And the Japan pair was supposed to release this year, and then they said the Japan pair weren't supposed to release until next year. But those pair, they went full send on that City Packer Jordan 11s, and they should have did that with the Houston, the Vegas, and the Atlanta pair. Wait a minute. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Ain't that a Drake song? Wait a minute. I don't know. I ain't saying that Drake had ties to it, but he might have. I don't know. The reverse infrared sixes are a must for me. That sample colorway is tough as fuck. Them shits look so fresh and dope. I think they might drop the Freddie SBs and the Paris SBs. That would be huge as fuck and piss off a lot of resellers, bro. Hey, they might. The metallic fives. The Legend Blue. Yep, the Legend Blues they dropped this year. The metallic fives. Yeah. The brown was for the interior and the chrome for the exterior and the diamond on the Jumpman for the bar. Everything that's on the cars in H-Town, aka Slap. That's facts, Larry G. Those just not my style. For the Soulfly 3s. It's a no for me. I think 230 maybe for the Soulfly 3s. Okay. Nika said this ain't the Gatorades. See, now that's a colorway that represents the city. Absolutely. The Soulfly 3s is a colorway that absolutely represents the city. I think that's what you're talking about. Yes, sir. Got you, my brother, and make sure you check them Black Cat 4s for me. I absolutely will, man. I absolutely check around. JVille, did you look up LVRG? I'll cash app you anytime, my G. I'm telling you, it's a lesser known secret. What size, JVille? I'll look them up for you. JVille wear a 10.5. That's what he was saying in the chat. He was looking for a 10.5. For sure, I like stepping out clean and different shit on my feet. Hey, I'm all for doing some different. I'm all for doing different footwear. I've bought like the different of the different, so I understand. Pop the trunk neon lights. That's the blue bottom. It's a China pair this month though. Okay. Hopping out like conspiracies, right? Tokyo 5s, white cements, galaxies, foams. Yep. They did drop the Tokyo 5s, the white cements, and the guys. Like they just, like I said, they just had a full bucket of water and they just turned it over. They was just like, here, y'all have been. The new head of Nike was like, y'all been starving for the last couple of years and begging. I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn the bucket all the way the fuck over. I'm not gonna do you like the last dude did you and tease you. I'm gonna just give you what you want. And now that we kind of get what we want, we like, hold on, slow the fuck down, chill on what the hell you doing. And like this is giving off desperate. Like Larry G said. Big Rod said, yeah, like Larry G said, they're trying to stay alive. The Concorde 11s releasing next year. You heard it first. You heard it here first. I think they are, because if you go right here, they doing, apparently they doing the Wolf Gray 5s as well. In hand look of the Wolf Gray 5s for 2026. Now, hey, let me tell y'all when I say this. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Look, I don't want no problems with nobody. I don't want no problems. I don't want to beef with nobody. I don't want drama. I don't want smoke with nobody.
These Wolf Gray 5s is like, people in the comments is going crazy. That ain't me. I'm not going crazy over no Wolf Gray 5s. Like, they cool. These supposed to be releasing on January 10th in full family size run. They cool, but they just, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, that's not something I'm gonna go after. That's what the white man was talking about, the reverse infrared 5s, and that's what I was talking. I mean, the reverse infrared 6s, and that's what I was talking about too, where they giving the sample card attached to it. That's cool. I never really understood the issue about the infrared and the Jordan 6s. I never understood that. Like, I never really understood what the whole deal was about it. It is what it is. The Tour Yellows are coming in 2026. Damn, somebody said those are ugly. Got the doll from Team America throwing up. The Concords are coming back again. Like Big Rob 100K said, but they're coming with the face box, the iconic face box. Damn. When did the Concords last drop? Like 2018, something like that. Wait a minute, these ain't no damn Concorde 11s. That's the metallic 8s. Wait a minute, Z. What the fuck are you doing? Oh yeah, they doing the Space Jam 9s in 2026 as well. Then I guess they're doing the Marvin the Martian 7s. I think that's what those are. Damn, they unloading the full clip. Those are the Space Jam 11s. They really gonna do the Space Jam 11s with the 23 on the back? Then they got the Laser 4s, the fire red colorway, and the bread colorway. Oh shit. And they all getting the face box on there. And well, shit. And then of course they saying December releases. Oh, I forgot about they doing the. Okay, so we initially thought that these were the Travis Scotts. Apparently, these are the CJ1 T-Rexes by Chase B. I don't know who the fuck Chase B is, but yeah, he putting them on the Travis Scott silhouette. Those were the Chinas. I called them Japans, excuse me. But these were the ones that I was saying they are fully decked out. They fully detailed. The Paris Saint Germain, I know passed. The Soulfly Jordan 3s. The Gamma 11s, the Alma Manier Dark Mochas. We talked about those in the last live. To me, those are a waste of fucking time. When you have the taupe haze, and then you had the release of the other joints. I got those, and I did a comparison between those. Like, these, although the material is going to be good, paying full retail price for these or resale price is going to, if you do that, kudos to you. But in my opinion, it's not necessary, because the trend of Alma Manier, they always at this point are going below retail. So you better off waiting. And then on December 20th, and I completely forgot about these, the Bugs Bunny 8s. And then oh shit, what the fuck is it? Oh, the Air Jordan 4016. Okay. I mean, they are okay, another 40 iteration. But Big Rob, I mean, you said what can they drop in 2026? And there you go. They turned the fucking bucket open and unloaded the clip. Like I said, they doing the Gamma Blue 3, I mean the True Blue 3s as well with the new Jordan 3 or the OG Jordan 3 shape. So, hey, look, you asked and you shall receive. They said, here the fuck you go. And then White Man, you alluded to this. The Chucky Slayer X Travis Scott SBs. These are customs. Or did you say the Krugers? I think you said the Krugers, but to be honest, I don't know if they're gonna do the Krugers. We talked about customs and shit like that. Customs, I guess you might as well categorize them as fakes. Even if Travis Scott's name is attached to them, it is what it is, man. Y'all, how y'all feel about these? I mean, they're not terrible. They're not terrible. But they ain't Nike though. And I wonder how this will go over with Nike. I wonder if Nike approved of them using a silhouette. Those dropped December 5th for $165. The price ain't bad though. Would I buy them? Probably not. But yeah. Hey, look, asking you shall receive, man. They told y'all. You said, what the hell do they have left to drop? And they said the whole fucking archive. Relevant is their motive. Them shits is fire. They gonna sit. He said, I like them. I predicted that. Larry G said he predicted them shits gonna sit. They need to do the original sixes, which is a varsity red, not no damn infrared. The Concord 9s was my first pair of Jordans I ever had and bought them in the 10th grade. My parents never bought me Jordans. Hey, man, a lot of us had that same story, man. And when you buy them yourself, I remember my first pair that I bought myself were the Laney 14s. When you buy them yourself, it's just something different about them. They just hit different. I think it's his DJ. Okay, Travis's DJ. Okay. God, I can't stand I'm on my year's latest releases except for the sixes. Those are kind of tough. The material, like I'm on my year, the materials are always tough. The materials are always good, but it's boring now. It's the usual. There is no flavor to it anymore. It is what it is, man. Y'all know we done talked about that plenty of times. I didn't get the K-Stone, so I'm going for the Amas. Once they go on facts, that's what hey, Larry G. Smart man. Larry G, you a smart man. I said the same thing. If I went for the I'm on my years, I will go for them on sale. The True Blues again, man. Damn. Yeah, I don't remember the last time the True Blues released, but I do have them. I have worn them. The True Blue 3s were one of my first pairs of Jordans. Back when my sneaker collection was under 10 pairs. So with the True Blue 3s rolling around next year, this will be the first time that I can say I'm able to have a older model and have a current retro of a shoe. So I believe that'll officially put me in OG sneaker collector status. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Never doing the Freddies again. Yeah, because they don't ever do SBs. Like they don't ever retro SB models. I cop the Chuckies. They could have done those shoes a lot better though. Yeah, it hit different. When the Ama 6s go on sale, I'm copping. That's a good move. Dr. Love reviews. My mom bought me 2 pairs of Jordans when I was a kid. Hey, that's a good feeling too, man. When you go back through all your family photos and then you see yourself in a pair of Jordans and you be like, and you see them come back around as an adult or of age where you can buy your own pair, you be like, I had those, man. Shit. Like, I like them. Go ahead. Like, yeah. let's see. He said sixes dropped on Ahmad's website. Now they about to release on the sneakers app. Like the 2017, 28, like 2017, 2018. Yeah. 2016 is the last pair of True Blues we got. He said, not true. They actually did retro the J-Pack Chicago dunks from 2020 back in 2024, but they only did it as a European. Well, see, that's not a restock then. That's just dropping them in a market that didn't get them. But for the most part, when have you ever seen an SB dunk retro? Let me think. I don't remember an SB dunk ever retro. I believe dunks have retroed, but SBs, I don't remember SBs retroing. The free throw line threes was one of my grails. A lot of people went crazy for the free throw line threes. I didn't get them, but I thought they was cool. I've seen a lot of people go crazy for it. Still technically a retro. I don't know about that. Like, because that's like saying a Japan exclusive release. Like, that's not really a retro. That's more of a timed exclusive. Because that would be like if a pair of shoes was like a Japan exclusive or Japan release only, and then maybe like a year and a half, 2 years later, they released it in the United States. That wouldn't make it a retro release. That would just make it a timed exclusive. And Jordan Brand has, even though it's rare, Jordan Brand has done timed exclusives before. Nike has done timed exclusives before. They don't do them very often, but that wouldn't quantify as them retroing a shoe. He said, Larry, they did. No, it's a restock because the manufacturer dates on the 2020 pair and the 2024 pair are completely different. Well, see, yeah, but that wouldn't make it a retro. That just makes it a timed exclusive release. So, like, fuck. Because they did that with certain pairs of shoes back in like 2016, 2017. Like a lot of shoes back then have like two completely different manufacturer dates on it. And there are a couple of reasons as to why some of those shoes have manufacturing release date differences. But with something like that, yeah, that's more of like a timed exclusive. That wouldn't be a retro, because like a retro would be they released it globally, or even if they didn't release it globally, they released it regionally, and then a year later they released it in that region again, or they released it globally again. Now that would be quantified as a retro. A restock, I could even see the argument for saying that would be a restock. But again, like I said, the European areas were excluded to that release. So, I mean, although I would understand if anybody wanted to say it was a restock, it wouldn't technically be a restock either. But like a retro, I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. It means they weren't in the same production line, so that means that it counts as a retro of a sneaker. It just wasn't here in the US. Jordan does that all the time. They release the same colorway of a shoe, but it's in a different year with a different manufacturer code, and we call that a retro, right? Let me think about that. That caused me to take a long ass pause. They released the same colorway of a shoe, but it's in a different year with a different manufacturer code. That is a retro, but they are not excluding areas. In that case, they are not excluding areas and then a year later adding those areas to that. That's the thing that differentiates a retro from a timed exclusive release. Like video games. Video games do timed exclusive releases. Big Rob said, how did you feel about the Rare Air 11s and K-Stone 4s? I passed on them. Now I want them both. The Rare Air 11s, in my opinion, were unnecessary. The Rare Air 11s aren't my favorite. I didn't initially like them, but looking at them in hand, I can understand why people actually like them. So it is what it is. The Cave Stones, I like those shoes. I liked them in the beginning. I was confused about the color through pictures. Seeing them in hand, it just made me even more confused about the color. But I did buy them. It's a clean shoe. It's a different color from your usual reds, blues, blacks, and you can style it with a lot of things. So, like, I wouldn't be mad at people that actually want that shoe. Kayla Zuhaney, I hope I said that right. She said, hi, man. Hey, Kayla, what's going on? Glad to see you here on the channel, man. If you're new around here, I'm HG, man. We do sneaker talk, man. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We definitely need more female opinions, female viewership, and just we need more females interacting in this space in general. So I thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you. What you say? The Real said they did release the JPacks regionally, but they waited a whole ass 4 years for it. Yeah, that's a timed exclusive. That's definitely a timed exclusive. Now, I wouldn't consider that a retro. Only because it was held to certain areas. Larry G said, Kayla, hi. Okay, I see you. Shooting your shot. Your ball. Okay, Larry G. Like for instance, the Royal Blue 85 Jordan 1 lows are the original low cut from a Jordan 85, even though that colorway never originated in a low top form, but we still consider that a retro because we still consider that a retro because they did a Royal Blue Air Jordan low. They just did not give us that OG Jordan low shape. That's also different. So that plays on like subtle nuances. Everything has a subtle nuance to it. It's nice seeing it on feet. Hey, yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Let me see. Where are my K-Stones? Is this the K-Stone box? Or is this the K-Stone box? No, that's an SB box. That is the Taupe Haze box. I don't know. I mean, we were just talking about the K-Stones recently. I don't know what the heck I did with them K-Stones. Let me see. Maybe I put them here. No, they're not there. They're not there. Yo, I don't know, but I'm damn sure not about to cry about it. I think I lost my K-Stones, y'all. I think I actually lost my cave stones. I'll eventually find them. Maybe they over there, man. Maybe they over there. Um, I have a good night, brother. Stay safe and dangerous. Be back next stream. Hey, absolutely, Larry G, man. Have a good night, man. Stay blessed, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for all you do and your support. I think it's Janae. Okay, Janae. Janae. I apologize. I apologize if I got your name wrong, Janae. He said, "What's a shoe you don't have that you're waiting for to be released?" What's one that I'm waiting for to be released? I do not have the Chicago Air Jordan 1 highs. That's one that I would love to see them do in the 85 cut and get an opportunity to grab another shoe, because honestly, my mission was to grab to grab all of my favorite colorways and silhouettes, and they dropped the breads, they dropped the taxis, they dropped the bread Jordan 1 highs, they dropped the Laney 14s, they dropped the white cement 4s, they dropped the bread. Well, I already had the bread 4s. They dropped the fire red 5s in both the metallic and the black tongue. They basically damn near gave me everything that I set out to get. That's a good question. What is there left? Oh, I know. I got one. Now, this is not gonna be anybody's idea of a shoe to get, but the gray Air Jordan 15s. I want those. I had those as a kid, so that's a nostalgia grab. I would like to see them come out with the 15s. I know a lot of people be like, man, that's that gravy boat 15, that 15 with the tongue hanging out. That's an ugly ass shoe. Like, it is what it is, man. Sell me your cave stones, bro, size 11.5. If my cave stones were at 11.5, I absolutely would sell them to you. But unfortunately, they are size and a half too small. They are 10. I wear a 10. I'm unless you're willing to break your feet and roll them up, I can't help you. You ain't finna let this guy go, huh, Larry? You ain't finna let this go, huh, Larry? Yeah, Larry said, hell no. The lost and found cave stones, LOL. Right. I don't know where them shits at. And that's a problem. That means I got a serious problem. JA, LOL. I'm waiting for them to drop the retros of the Space Jam 9s next year. I got the Space Jam 9s. I don't know what the hell I did with my Space Jam 9s either, to be honest with you. What the hell did I do with the Space Jam 9s? I know what I did with my Space Jam 11s that came with the Space Jam 11s was one of my most favorite releases back in, I think it was 2018, where they came with the Space Jam newspaper. It came with some buttons because we had a Flight 23 store. It came with the Galaxy box on the interior with the special sleeve. Man, I love that shoe. I even got the special carry bag for it, man. I went full send on that joint and I got it. But I know what those are. I don't know what the 9s are. I gotta find those. Stones lost and found in a cave. They might damn be lost and found in a cave. Yep, them things tough as fuck. 15s go crazy with the right fit. Didn't you say that you put the cave stones in storage? No, I don't have storage. Like, storage to me is the dumbest thing that you can do with your shoes, because people are always watching and people are always looking or waiting to come up on somebody. Just like that lady in Denmark, where we talked about her not last week because we were on Thanksgiving vacation. How was everybody's Thanksgiving, by the way? Did y'all eat good food? I hope y'all did. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Christmas is around the corner. I hope y'all are getting ready for that too. But the week before, we talked about the girl who had her whole entire storage locker in Denmark. We thought that theft like that was only in the United States. Apparently, you ain't safe across the water either, because somebody stole her entire collection. For that reason, I have never been trusting in storage lockers. I don't even trust the people who run the storage locker facilities. So I mean, it's too much ability for people to watch you go in and out and see what you're doing, and people just don't respect other people's personal space and their property and shit like that. I don't know if they cut the lock on her locker or if they put a lock back on her locker and she opened it up and it was gone. But she said her entire collection that she spent the last 5 years collecting was gone. Nothing. It's wiped out. And the only thing that she basically has is what's in her house. And from the video that she showed, she had some heat in her storage locker. I'm talking about like Travis's. I'm talking about like hard to get sneaker releases. She had damn near everything. Them things tough as fuck, for real, for real. Sally Sneakers. Yeah, Sally Sneakers. He said, damn. That's why I didn't put my shit in storage. Right. I don't care if my shoes packed to the ceiling. I don't know. I think I have a video up on my Instagram at the very bottom because it was the early stages of my Instagram. I've got over 700 pairs of sneakers. I don't know when I'll hit the 1,000 mark, but I'm pretty sure it'll be sooner rather than later. But at this point, I believe I have over 700 pairs of sneakers. At that time, the last time I counted, that was like back in 2019, 2000. I had over 400 pairs of shoes. I opened up my closet and I gave a viewing of my closet. And my closet is deep. I had 5 stacks or 5 to 6 columns from floor to ceiling of shoes. And then what I could not fit in my closet, I had them stacked up in my spare bedroom. So I was buried in shoes, man. I was buried in shoes. And I refused. It was when I was in my apartment, but I refused to put my shoes in storage. I didn't care what situation I ended up in. I would have rather sold my shoes if it got that far out of hand than put my shoes in storage, because at that point you're just asking to take a lot of L's. Now I'm in a house, and then my other pairs are still in my apartment, and I slowly kind of transition. But I'm not going to move all of my pairs into the house until I get like me some drop fronts and I get my room set up the way I want to. Because trust me, when I get it set up, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to do like, I got some ideas. I've been putting together ideas over the last couple of years, and I've just been waiting to execute them. He said, facts, trust nobody but yourself with your shoes. Yeah, and a lot of times you'll find out that the people closest to you will be the reason why you get robbed just as much as strangers will rob you. That's crazy. The Bears, man, salutes to you, man. He said, Jesus Christ died for you. Put your faith and trust in Jesus and turn away from sins and you will be saved. Jesus Christ loves you. Amen. So everybody who believes in what you believe, man, that's a message from the Bears, man. Salutes to you, man. Thank you for those words of encouragement, man. They are well appreciated. Nah, they be doing that in Europe too, for real. Out of here, bot. I don't think that's a bot. It might be a bot. I don't know. He said, ouch, man. That's fucking heartbreaking. The hats fucked up. He said, the hats fucked up. They stole her collection of sneakers, and that's sad. 700 pair. Yeah. I'm in a range of 700, man. Best viewer. Now that's definitely a bot. Stream Boo. That's from Twitch. I stayed in the hood and I was paranoid every day when I wasn't at home. Like, you ain't even got to stay in the hood and still be paranoid. Like, I stayed in the city. When I was a kid, me and my mom, we stayed in an apartment in the city in the YT area. I don't know if you can say white anymore, but I'll just say it. We stayed in a predominantly rich white area. And twice my apartment was broken into. I had a 1978 Buick Regal Limited. Somebody broke into the trunk of my car and stole some speakers that didn't work. So jokes on them. Once somebody broke in and they tried to steal something, but I guess I interrupted that one because I was coming home from school. And then another time they broke in and stole my Xbox, but my Xbox was broken and it didn't work. So they kind of did me a favor because when they stole it, insurance replaced it. And two of the, I believe, like one of the times that my apartment was broken into, it was somebody that I knew. The time that somebody broke into my car, it was somebody I knew. So I mean, yeah, I mean that goes to show you, man, how much like motherfuckers will hate on you for no reason. And then let's see what he said. It was Sally Sneakers. I think that's Sally Sneakers. Let's go ahead and pull up her account. Yep. It was Sally. There she goes. Major theft. She said somebody broke into her storage and stole it. Her heart is broken. Let's see. A size 36 is what she wore, and they were in sizes 36 to 38. I don't remember what that is. I know a size 44 is a size 10, so I'm guessing that's somewhere around like a size. That's what 44. That's probably like a size 7, somewhere around there. I don't know, but this is some of the shoes that she had in her storage locker. Like if you look right there, that's probably either a Jordan 3, like racer blue Jordan 3. I think that's what that is. That is a Travis Scott, I believe. These are SB Dunks, like the Carpet Company. That's a Travis Scott Fragment Low. That's another Travis Scott. That's an Off-White. I think that might be one of the 50. These are other Travis Scotts. Those are the Nike Blazer ready-made right there. That's the ready-made box. That is a Union LA pair of Jordans. That might be the Union LA Jordan 1 highs. I don't know if it's the Storm Blues or if it's the Black Toes. Those I believe are the Polaroid SB Dunks. These right here are the Amamanier Air Jordan 2s. These are the Off-White Air Force 1s. These are the Passport SBs. That's another pair of Passport SBs. That is the British khaki Travis Scott Air Jordan 6s. This is a pair of the 50 lot. So I think this is not a 50 lot. That is another Off-White though. That's another Off-White. But like I said, she had like some pretty substantial pairs of Nike and Jordan shoes, and this is what like they wiped her out. She had more than that, I believe is what she's saying. Let me see. Oh, it don't have no sound, but they completely wiped her out and took everything she had. So like I said, man, you gotta watch who you deal with, man. You got to watch who you deal with because everybody watching. You like when it comes to stuff like this that you hold in high regards, treat it as if everybody is watching you and is trying to get your stuff. That was your cousin's cousins, my G. The cousin's cousin. Wow, yeah. Twice removed. He said that's a 7.5 to an 8 to an 8. Okay. I can guarantee you them things are already across the pond by now. Probably, man, as fellow sneakerheads, we can feel her pain. I absolutely felt her pain. I absolutely did. They ain't gonna sell them locally. Yeah, nah, they never do that. It's going straight to the US. It's going straight to the apps. It's going straight to the apps or like hell no, it ain't going to no resale store because I don't know how many resale shops they have in Denmark, but I can't imagine it's a whole lot of them. I have a question for you, HGK, and the chat. Do you all have insurance on your sneakers? Absolutely not. I don't have any insurance on my sneakers. It's with around 700 pairs. I probably should get insurance on my sneakers, but because I know insurance companies do that as well, but I don't know, or did that, but I don't know if they still do that. Also, how many of the people in the chat, and I should have asked this a long time ago, how many people in the chat have kids that wear between a size 4 to a size 9 in toddler shoes? If y'all wear a size 4 to a size 9, I don't need nobody lying because I'm gonna ask for verification. Hit me up and I might have a pair of shoes for your young one. I don't know what they gonna be, but like I showed y'all in a couple of streams ago, I got a bunch of size toddler shoes. I'm gonna start doing like giveaways for those, and I'm gonna start you know, I don't want to donate them to the Goodwill or nothing like that. I want to do like giveaways and give back in my way. I want to be the Goodwill, because I know a lot of times when you donate them to the Goodwill and stuff like that, if employees see value in it, they'll try to snatch them up. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you. So like right here. And this is just like a sample of some of the toddler shoes that I have that I don't like. I don't want them going to the Goodwill because I know employees will jump on them real quick. So right here, I know y'all recognize this. This is an Amama year box. This is a size 4C. It is the Air Jordan 3 Amama years. And I don't think they've ever been worn. And if they have been worn, they've been worn maybe once. Because look, the bottoms aren't dirty. So I don't think that they've ever been worn. Let me see. The bottoms aren't dirty. Look at that. And it still got the laces. The laces have never been taken out of the lace bag or attached. And then it still has, oh yeah, it still got the hang tag. I thought that was crazy, man. They gave a hang tag to some toddlers. So yeah, and then the little chain that comes with it is still with it too. So I think they wore it one time, but clearly that one time wasn't enough to even put dirt on the bottom of the shoes. I want to be able to give those away to somebody who has a little one that enjoys shoes and stuff like that. And y'all might be like, well, man, why don't you just keep them? Because you got a pair. That's a moment. Like sometimes everything is not meant to be kept. These right here, that's a size 7C. Y'all know the box. Y'all already know what that cream color means. The pink paper right there. Boom. I thought these were going to fit them. As soon as I got them, the day they came in, all of a sudden, they feet decided they didn't want to be a size 7. It is the canary yellow Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. I forgot the actual name of the school, but yeah, it was those for these. Never been worn. As you can see, they weren't laced up or nothing like that. So yeah, that's that. I want to definitely be able to give those away. I was a little bit, I don't know, annoyed at the fact that they weren't able to wear those, but I know if I send those to the Goodwill, they're gonna jump on those. These right here, y'all know what these is. The whatever the dude's name is, Air Jordan 3, whatever the name is. They never got a chance to wear these either, I believe. Oh no, they wore these. They wore these one time, but they not even dirty. They never got a chance to wear these. So I know if I send them to like the goodwill, the employees are going to jump on those, and nobody is ever going to get an opportunity to get a pair of Jordans for a low price. So I want to be the goodwill and do stuff like that. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. I have over 50 pairs of toddler shoes that I just want to try. Yeah, the Elkins. And then and the J Balvins. That's the dude, the J Balvins and the Elkins. So that's where I'm at with those. So if that's just a teaser of what I got, just imagine of all the other pairs. I got like some OG retros and all that other kind of stuff. But yeah, I think we've been at it. Geez, Louise. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna freaking happen. I told y'all that I did not want to run for 2 hours, and you all are so fucking amazing. Y'all have damn near kept me here for the 2 hours. Big Rod said that hang tag is for teething. So I hope not, man. Shit. The real white man said Lemonade Insurance is the way to go for renters property insurance. I don't know if they offer us Lemonade. The white man said, I got renters insurance that covers theft, natural disasters, fires, earthquakes, and burglary, and I pay like $12 a month for it, and it covers it up to $30,000 in property. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if we go by sneaker resale value, I have over $100,000 worth of sneakers. I have well over $100,000. So that $30,000 ain't going to cover my shoes. They some good paperweights or little desktop art pieces, to be honest. At least one pair I was thinking about getting bronzed or something like that. I know a lot of people used to like to hang them in the rearview mirror of their cars. Nah, I ain't for that, man. That's done. I love baby Jordans. A lot of people do. Kids grow quickly, man. Yeah, they damn sure did. For kids, yeah, they grow up too fast. Let them go on Whatnot or TikTok Live. I was thinking about letting a few pairs go on TikTok Live. I'm not a huge fan of Whatnot, man. I don't fuck with Whatnot like that, man. Whatnot allows fake shit to be sold and does not help you with recovery of like anything. So yeah, I don't even fuck with Whatnot. That's the best way. Right. That's just the basic level of insurance. They can give you different quotes. Well, I wonder how, like, with over $100,000 in sneakers, and then the house and shit. I wonder how much I would be spending. I don't know. I'm scared to think about that. I'm scared, man. I don't know. Never in a million years would I had to think about like insurance for the things inside of my house. Well, damn. Okay. Thank you, the real white boy, for making me settle in even further into being an adult. That's a reality check, a kick in the ass. But like I said, man, it is 12:03 Eastern Standard Time. Your boy got to get up in about 3.5 more hours, and take care of a whole lot of other stuff. I got as well insurance on both my jury and JV. Like, you on a whole nother level, brother. Like, the stuff I seen you buy on IG, man. I'm like, I want to be like JV when I grow up. I want to be like JV. But I got to get up in a couple of hours. It's 12 o'clock. Running late is my own fault. So the most you'll probably be spending is $35 a month. Okay, that ain't bad. Besides the house and electronic devices and car insurance, you can put it all on the umbrella insurance cover of $200,000 or more. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, JV, you just put me onto something. Yeah, you gonna have to send it to me y'all gonna have to send it to me in the DMs and let me know what's up with that. But man, I appreciate and love y'all for keeping the conversation going. I got to get up in a couple of hours. It's 12 o'clock. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms, whether it be TikTok, X, because X, I post a lot of sales deals and a lot of things that are going on that you all might want to take advantage of, like finding these dope ass suede Nike Dunks for $65, or finding the Wizard Dunks for a cheaper price, or a restock on the Wizard Dunks. I do all of that on X. Homegrown Kicks on X, Homegrown Kicks on TikTok, Homegrown Kicks on Facebook. The TikTok is dope. It's just a little difficult to get that going after you got it going for a little while. Instagram is the only one that's different, homegrown_kicks. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel. More content coming. We do lives just about every single Tuesday, unless I say otherwise. Before I go, I cannot leave y'all without saying nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way. And dream hungry. Until next time, I will catch you all later. Peace. Big Bro said, great live, Brody. I appreciate you. Salutes to you. Salutes to everybody that joined the conversation. I normally go through everybody and give a shout out to everybody that has come through and kind of left a comment. But I'm just gonna say I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through, even the ghost watchers, even the bots, man. Y'all are much appreciated. Again, I love y'all. Y'all make this a fun space to be in, and I hope to see y'all next time, man. Y'all be good, y'all be safe, and stay blessed, man. And we out this thing.